Hello and welcome once again to the Mars Mission News Network. This is Patrol Gripply bringing you all the latest news of LEGO Legacy Heroes Unboxed. And we actually have a decent bit of news today. Of course, we have to start off with the updates about the Ghostbusters. We have been officially introduced to all 4 of the Ghostbusters. We have this teaser right here. Do you know who he is? Ray Stan. So we have one of the other ones. We already had oh gosh, I can't remember who that first one is. Zinkman, something like that. So I just don't really remember the names all that much. So we got Ray Stantz. Then we got this one here, the 3rd member. Interestingly enough, as somebody had pointed out on Discord, it says he possesses the courage. Also business sense. So could he possibly get a courage ability? Would be kind of cool if somebody else had it. I mean, we do have, I think, 3 people. We have Ash, we have Primo, and you have Storm. All of them have it, so it is an ability that other people do share, so there's a possibility that he gets it. Of course, this is Winston Zedmore. And then we have our last one here. He sports a great head of hair and a brain to match. It is Egon Spencer. Sorry, Spangler. Why did I say Spencer? But this one's also interesting because it says he is a techie support. So I'm assuming that means he's actually going to have the techie tag, which I mean kind of makes sense, especially because I think he's supposed to be like the inventor of all of this stuff, so he probably should be the one with techie, although the first one I showed off Mike could also be, he was a little bit more the like sciencey nutty one. But this also says he's a support. So I'm curious if all of them will get different things. I don't know, maybe Winston might have be a tank because he has courage. I don't know, like each of these could be a different tag. This is support, one of them's attack, one of them's a healer. I don't know. We'll have 2 more days until the actual Ghostbusters Q&A. That will be Thursday at 2 p.m. Eastern time on the Discord. I might try to live stream, or I might just do a video afterwards. I'm still not sure yet what I'm going to do that day for that. But they're supposed to announce stuff up until then, so that's like another day, 2 kind of, recording this on a Tuesday. So I don't know what tomorrow's announcement might be. Could be we're going to get a Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. I mean, there actually is a figure of him. So you could have him as a figure, could get a set, could get a ghost. I don't know, I am curious about that. But I do think this is interesting that he is a techie and a support. Or techie support. They do mention that because that's actually stuff in this game, not just like flavor text. Courage could just be flavor text. This sounds a little bit more techie support. Actually sounds like something in this game. So I just want to get that out of the way. I haven't been reporting on these the past couple of days, but I mean this kind of basic. Once you find out we're getting 2 of them, we kind of be pretty sure we were getting all of them. But so now we have definitive proof. We have gotten all 4 of them, or we will be getting all 4 of them, which is a little odd, but at the same time, hey, I need to save up, we'll do some achievements to get my Magisto to 5 stars, and one of the achievements I have on the list is get 50 figs unlocked. I'm currently at 48. I'm hoping all 4 of these I'll be able to get them. That'll be 4 free figs, because I'm assuming worst case scenario, and this is just what I'm calling it, I feel like everybody's going to be able to get each of these figs. But you'll have to put more money or more effort or whatever into actually getting them higher levels. So you might just get 4 2-star figs like an unboxed event, but that's at least 4 figs to go towards the get X number of figs. So while it might not be the best thing, you might not really be using these, I'm hoping we all will get them to at least unlock. But some other news, and this was one I forgot to mention in the last news video. I'd saved it for it, but I think I forgot to include it in the actual presentation. This was a Cosmic Draw was asking WAF if they had any news on the LEGO account stuff. And he said, I won't say soon because that's too on brand for me, but I think you'll like the Ghostbusters update. So, confirm LEGO account, because I know people, if you want to transfer it from your phone to your PC, because you can't play this on Windows as well as mobile, you had to go through Facebook, because that was the only kind of joint connector there. This would allow you to transfer over the account with a LEGO account, which I guess I would assume you maybe have that if you play this game, because assuming you like Legos, but lots of people don't even collect Legos that play these type of games, so maybe not, but that's another way you can be able to transfer over stuff. So confirmed, mostly. I mean, I guess there's a small little question mark, but it's like very lowercase question mark there. And then a couple other things. And most of these are from a couple days, or like yesterday or the day before. We got some stuff from Adblocks himself. There's people asking some questions, cause they did some stuff yesterday on here. But Adblocks responded that the PvP payout time has been on his personal list for a while now, and he is lobbying as we speak to have the update after Ghostbusters. It's not a promise, but he does care about that. There is something, because right now the payout time is for everybody. For me, it's 7 p.m. Europeans, I think that's some of them are like 2 a.m. in the morning, so it's not ideal. I believe the idea for this would be to have maybe, I don't know, let's say 7 p.m. for everybody for their time zone. Something like that, so it's a little bit rolling. Also, the golden bricks. Nothing to announce yet, but stay tuned for WAF's patch notes. Next patch notes, which is supposed to be coming after the Q&A. And I'm going to probably have that segment review during the Q&A anyways. So hopefully means bricks is getting fixed next update. Maybe? Question mark? I'm hoping for it. And gold cost minifigures aren't changing for now, but you need a pirate team in your roster for the gold events and challenges, which I'm kind of okay with. I don't think the gold cost is that bad for leveling up stars, because I mean, it is a set number of stars. I mean, it's kind of expensive, but I'm personally okay with that expense. The cost of leveling them up, I think, might could be looked at for getting a level increase sometime soon. That could get very expensive. Like, once you get to 7 stars, you don't have to spend any more for that. If you keep on raising the level cap, that keeps on getting a whole lot more expensive. But, I mean, I guess it is what it is. Hopefully that extra golden bricks will really do it. But until then, we don't really know. But I'm kind of okay how it does, like the Pirates, the gold event right now. I kind of like there's a reason to use the different figs there. And let's see, what else? Oh. Then we also have a survey. It arrived in our inboxes yesterday. I normally wouldn't kind of cover this, but this is kind of big. Highly recommend checking this out. There's lots of stuff in there about like, oh, what's your favorite theme? What's this? What's that? And interestingly enough, apparently they did get this list of themes from LEGO. Because I was asking about like Mars mission wasn't in the survey. The list of themes here comes from LEGO. They didn't put sub-themes. So, like, Mars Mission is a sub-theme of space. Space itself was on the list, but not Mars Mission or Ice Planet or Alien Conquest. Same thing with the Castle sub-themes. He said that he would have hard voted for Castle's Fantasy Oaks, Castle 2007, which is my number 2 favorite theme. Unless it kind of fluctuates. I know that list kind of fluctuates a bit, but it's a pretty solid number 2 with trolls, orcs, and all. Yeah, that's a easy one for me. I actually voted that because I saw Castle. I just saw that because for people who don't know, you have the major theme genre of Castle. That is Castle 2007, which was very heavy on fantasy. Then there was also a Castle theme in 2013 that was less heavy on fantasy, was kind of like a mixture of Castle 2007 and Kingdom. So if you hear Castle, it can be very confusing because there's 3 themes of that. But I thought this was very interesting, worthy of note, that the list of themes came from LEGO. So this survey is a little bit more LEGO influenced, although there also was a question in there about whether or not this game has made you buy any sets recently. So kind of interesting. But definitely go in here. There's a whole bunch of list of themes. Like you can see here, Ultra Agents, Vikings, Wild West, Time Travels. Time Travels? I guess I mean, I think it was called Time Cruises or something. There was a very funky time travel theme at one point. I'm just going to say that. But list your favorite themes here. Also, there is a point to leave feedback at the end. Go ahead and list all the stuff here. People were posting this on the Discord. Please mention Bricks is broken. Get them to fix that. Just a place to go ahead and just leave any kind of news you have or feedback about the game. And here's just some other bits of news I've been taking like little snips of over the past couple days. This was one from ad blocks, of course. They said as they add more brick paces and master events to the game, that's their goal is to always have at least one active. That was something somebody was mentioning. It'd be nice to have one brick pace or master event always active. I think we have like maybe 4 or 5 brick paces in total. So we don't really have enough to like have a new one every week, because you would do them a whole lot. You'd be back in about like a month. But once they get more of them, they do plan on having one running at all time. And then this is also some news about Primo. I mentioned that I thought Primo was coming up at some point in the news, one of the news videos, and I even made my whole my farming for the month of July video, talking about how I was farming up castle figs in preparation for Primo, because he did, when he first ran in the beta, require 5-star castle figs to unlock. But this was in regards to the unbox event we had, like, I guess 2 weeks ago, kind of now, where they just reran a whole bunch of the unboxed events. This is their response to that. Yes, unboxed aren't supposed to rerun. They had an empty week because they couldn't rerun a master event originally planned, so they opted for the old unboxed marathon instead, which was nice. I mean, it did allow me to get Chef, or I mean, get extra towels for Chef and actually play that, because I had missed out on it originally. But the only master event they had planned or have made is Primo, and there was early screenshots of one of the pop-ups in game for the York event did say it helped from Primo. But of course, with all the controversy stuff going around with officers and all that, and LEGO pulling advertisements for the Police City sets, it's kind of a no-brainer that this master event they are talking about here was Primo. So if anybody was wondering why we had that, or where is Primo, he was supposed to have ran then, but he didn't. They might run it again later. I don't know. I would assume so, but they just couldn't run it then. Although personally, this works out for me because I still don't have all my castle figs as 5 stars, and I'm still working on Magister, as I mentioned earlier, which is one of the pluses about having Ghostbusters come out now, so I can get some more figs for them. Hey, I guess it kind of works out. I mean, if I was able to get him anyways, I don't really need the Primo event to have ran then. But for anybody who was wondering what happened to Primo, because the people were expecting it or mentioning stuff, this is it. He was planned to have been ran, I guess, like, very 1st of July, very end of June, but they had to postpone him, or delay him, cancel him, however you want to say. So with that, that is all the news that I have. Thank you for coming out to this, and I hope this news has been helpful for you. I will bring you an update as soon as I get any more news. Hopefully, maybe something cool tomorrow. But I will suddenly do something for the Q&A on Thursday. This is Tor Ripley signing off. Goodbye and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.